is up, everybody? Welcome back to another Dragon Ball Super card game unboxing, and for this one we will be opening up the second draft box. Now, if you're not familiar with draft packs, it's basically a box that comes with several other packs from the last couple of series. I mean, here is the previous one. It's kind of open, but here is the previous one. This one featured packs from the first couple of sets. Now, this one features packs from the second and third sets that have come out, Union Force and Cross Worlds, whereas the other one had the Awakening, I believe, or something. What was the name of the first pack, man? I can't even think of it off the top of my head. Galactic Battle. The first one had Galactic Battle and Union Force. This one has Union Force and the Cross Worlds pack. So, anyways, we're going to go ahead and unbox this bad boy, and hopefully we walk away with some fire. I first and foremost love this SS4 Goku art. This is the card art for the SS4 Goku card. I have him in my binder. I wanted to show you him, but I can't really show you. Anyways, he's somewhere. Anyways, so this is just coming out today. If you would like to pick it up, first and foremost, I can say you can go to a site like TCGplayer.com, you can go to a site like Pro Play Games, you can go to a site like ARG Circuit Series, you can go to eBay, Amazon, you can probably go to the official Dragon Ball Super card game website and find a local card shop that might sell these for you guys as well. They may also potentially, I doubt it because it's a draft box, be at something like an Target or Walmart. So I get asked all the time and I wanted to point that out. Anyways, here's the side art. And the backside here shows the couple of sets. So this one is Union Force. You get 12 packs of Union Force and 12 packs of Cross World. It also has 4 copies of one specific leader. Now, aside from that, you get 1 tournament pack, and there's an official rule sheet. Now, the leaders. So there are 4 leaders in these draft boxes. So each draft box will give you 1 copy, and we'll give you one of these 4, and you'll get 4 copies of it. So if you didn't know, draft boxes are designed for you and I believe 4 friends, up to 4 friends, to go ahead and, well, otherwise, I don't know why there'd be 4 leaders, right? For you guys to go ahead and open up the packs, you divvy the packs between each one of you guys. Each of you gets however many packs it divides into, because there's 24 packs, and you are able to basically build a deck. You know, you take the leader as well, or whatever leader you pull, whatever, and it's just for you guys to get started playing the game. So that's all it really is, and like I said, there's 4 leaders in here. If you want to see the art, there's a Super Saiyan Hercule. He's pretty cool. Just for the purpose of the video, my goal is Caulifla because she is incredible. I like Bardock too. I don't really care for Goku or Hercule. I think Hercule's really good in a certain situation. I don't really like Goku too much. I think he's too slow in my opinion. But I think Caulifla is going to be the most meta-defining leader. Now, just for comparison's sake, the last time we had a draft box come out, we got pure just take over from Mecha Frieza. Mecha Frieza is just now about to get errated to where he isn't as powerful, but he was one of the ones that came out in the draft box 1 that I just showed you. So let's go ahead and pop off the sleeve. I did take off the plastic already because screw the dang plastic. And here's the bottom art. This is actually really cool. Dr. Mew and Baby over there. We also have Android 13. Really, really good art. Just very well, presentation. Then there's Caulifla, Toa, Mira, and Masked Saiyan, aka Masked Goten. He says he's not Bardock in Dokkan Battle, so I don't know. Of course he's Bardock, or is he? Anyways, let's go ahead and open up this bad boy. Oh no! How did I know I was gonna get Hercule? I freaking knew I was gonna get Hercule. Okay. Let's come back to Hercule. Like I said, he's not a bad leader. I just didn't want him. I really wanted Caulifla or Bardock because I wanted to build decks around them. So apparently I'm going to have to try to trade for the other ones unless I try to pull more draft boxes and maybe get lucky. Also, look at the Ozaru. That's awesome. Right under the flap. So presentation, these are going to be 12 of the old set, the previous one. And then here is the rule book and 12 of the new one. So let's go ahead and pop this. We're going to open up all these packs in this video as well, guys. So we're going to get those out. And here we go. We have these as well. So you guys do the math, but it's for you to play with friends, basically. But, I mean, screw that. I'm just going to open these packs. I still also have this whole box of Cross Worlds that I got from the ARG Circuit Series. So here's the tournament pack. First and foremost, we're going to open this. The goal is a foil Broly or a foil Fu. That's the goal. Otherwise, or a foil Grade 8 Bardock. Otherwise, I really don't want it. Oh, is that Bardock foil? Yes! That's what I'm talking about. All right, we got Bardock foil. If you didn't know, I believe there are 6 promos, and they can be foil or non-foil. Here's a list of them. If it wants to focus, there it goes. They all can be foil or non-foil. So there's a lot of them, actually. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. So Bardock is one of the more valuable ones. Fu, I think, is the most valuable one right now. Bardock was worth the most, but I think he's going down in price right now because of Frieza's potential errata. Well, not potential, but, you know, potential meta relevancy post errata. Basically, that's they went ahead and nerfed the card. So here's the backside of Hercule. Pause. All right, here's Hercule. There we go. So what this card does, if you are familiar with the card game, like I said, there's 4 copies. What this card does is, let me go ahead and put those over there. So on his, you know, awakened side right here, he's Super Saiyan Hercule. Saiyan Delusion is what they're calling it. If it wants to focus, there we go. So he is able to, once per turn, place all cards from your hand in the drop area. You basically discard every card in your hand, you know, and then he's able to get 50,000 more power for the duration of the turn. If you place 5 cards or more in the drop area with that effect, he gets triple strike. So he can also swing for 3 lives. So he's like the ultimate, you know, finisher, because 50,000 is way powerful. Now, the only issue with that is you can't combo over it. So there's no telling how powerful he, you know, really can be versus like what you'd be swinging into for the leader. So we're going to start off with our first pack of Union Force. So let's go ahead and jump in. The Vegeto packs used to be pretty good for me, so let's see if I still have that luck. Okay, Union Force pack number 1. Zamasu the Invincible. We have the Android Leader. That's a really good leader card. Full Power Trunks. Goku Black. Excuse me, I don't say God Goku. Twin Sisters. Twin Brother. Oh, that's pretty cool. Father Son. And the rare is a Trunks Creator of Time. Of the Future, excuse me. He's okay. I mean, he's cool for searching out Goku and Vegeta cards. I really don't need that right now. He was a card that I ran a lot. Maybe in a Vegeto deck build. He's cool. Otherwise, I wouldn't really use him. I mean, there's also a Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta card that he works well with, but I really personally don't care too much. All right, so Potara, the Kai Secrets, Meta Cooler. That Beerus is pretty good in a God deck. So is this Whis as well. Kabira, we have Super Saiyan Goku Vanilla card, has no effect. A Vanilla Vegeta, no effect as well. Piccolo's Help. Yajirobe, one of the better blockers in the game. And we got a super rare. So these typically come with 6 to like 8 super rares, depending on your luck. We're starting off with a Meta Cooler Core super rare. I actually don't really know if that card will ever be relevant in the card game. I've never seen anybody running a Meta Cooler deck. It seems like it could be fun, but I've never seen anybody running it, because you also need to run the Big Getty Star and things of that nature. So I don't really know. Anyways, you're starting off with Babidi, and then this Gohan. He works really well with a green Piccolo that I may or may not pull. Buhan there. Trunks' Time Machine, Power of Love, my Death Razor. We got a Yamcha, Vanilla Yamcha. Cyclopean Guard. This Vegeta is really good with red leader cards. And I was expecting another one because I'm so used to the new packs where you can get multiple foils. That Frieza is okay. I don't really care about Frieza cards or Mecha Frieza cards. All right, next pack. Let me zoom out just a little bit. Speaking of Frieza, we got a Frieza Clansmen. We have Chilled Harbinger of Destruction. Vegeta, the Proud Father. This Trunks leader is pretty solid. I think he's pretty slept on. Sucks you can't get him as a foil, though. This Trunks is really good in blue decks. So is this Gohan. Kabito Vanilla, Time Ring, and a Super Vegeto leader. Still basically the best Super Vegeto leader card, because there's also this one right here in the art. He's okay, but this one's the best super one because he just changes all the colors of the Gokus and Vegetas to red, blue, and yellow. Red, blue, and green, actually. So that's really, really good. It allows you to play a very diverse deck as opposed to being restricted by colors. So in the next one, we're going to start off with a Tenshin Han. Very good in green decks. Let's see if I can pull fire. There's the Big Getty Star I was talking about. Trunks. Father Son, Cell's Birth. Gowasu, good in God decks. He searches God cards. Mai is really good with that Trunks leader I showed off earlier. And then here is a cooler. Now, the yellow cards typically were basically up until what's going to happen soon with the Tournament of Power cards. There's a Tournament of Power set coming out next month, I believe. Yellow cards basically have only ever really been Frieza Clansmen or like Frieza Soldiers and things like that. There's not a lot of diversity for yellow cards. Now, that's going to change. It has changed lately anyway in the new set, Crossworlds. But that was pretty much all that really resided in the yellow color. Good blocker, Android 16. Oh, a super rare Goku Black. Okay. Funny thing is I actually opened up a draft box not too long ago, and I pulled like some of these exact same super rares. I literally have them in the pile already. I'll over to the side. That Goku Black is okay. He's not super good. He's okay. Meta Cooler Core. Mighty Attack Goku. Nice critical card. Another Vanilla Goku. This is a really good extra card, counterplay card. And the rare is a chilled army general. I'm getting a lot of, like, you know, yellow cards, chilleds, and stuff. I'm trying to speed it up just a little bit because I don't want this to be a 25-minute video. All right, Bobby, creator of evil. And we have expanding. No, don't care. Don't care. No, you don't say it, baby. Don't care. Fully trained Gohan. Zenobutton's really good in a Vegeto deck. And then the Metacooler Leader. Like I said, I've never seen anybody really run that deck. I'm sure it could be really good. I think it could be. I don't know if it can be meta. I don't think it can be. But I think it can be really good. Okay, so we're going to start off with Chilled. And then we have the Gohan I said was really good with Piccolo. Some more garbage. 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 Sensing Old Kai. That's actually the art for a Gohan card in the game. They kind of reuse that same art, but it's cool. That Gohan is really good. This Goku's a cool negate. I don't really like him too much. He's cool. He costs too much energy for me. I don't really like his secondary effect either. Okay, so into our last few packs of this set, and then we'll move on to the other one. Super Boo. That Super Boo is pretty good, actually. I already talked about that Trunks. I'm not really talking about the garbage cards. I'm kind of just skipping them. And, oh, a super rare Frieza. This one's really good. It lets you bounce a card back from the board back to the hand, and that's pretty good for board control. Also, the Frieza can come back to the hand, too, and kind of do the same thing every turn, basically. It's pretty interesting, but that Frieza's really good. Also, a blue Frieza. Blue cards are typically very defensive, very, you know, bouncy, untappy. If you're for Magic terms, you can tap a lot of energy. And by the way, guys, I haven't asked like how to play this game. I want to point out that two things. There's a tutorial app on the App Store. This Gotenks is really good. He brings out Gotenks or Ghost Kamikaze Attack tokens, so he's really good. But there is a tutorial app on the App Store. Also, I will be doing like probably like a 3-part mini series on how to play for you guys. So stay tuned for that. Growing Evil Lifeform Cell. You need him for the Cell decks. Cell deck is actually really good. I think it's going to be a lot better now that Frieza's getting kind of shut down a little bit. For the people that are wondering what happened to Frieza, this is the Piccolo I was talking about that works really well with that green Gohan a while ago, like 5 minutes ago. Merge Zamasu leader. Very good leader for stalling, I guess. So what happened with Frieza is he got slowed down quite a bit. His effect allowed him to basically spam his effect and get board advantage, hand advantage way early, and he's able to make things happen early on in the duels that shouldn't be happening for like another 5 or 6, not 5 or 6, but maybe 2 or 3 more turns. He's able to get really massive advantage and overplay really early and fast, putting everybody else in a defensive type of position to try to play around that. And that was the only deck anybody really was running. Like there was like 3 or so good variants of the Frieza leader, but really you can run any deck under Frieza as a leader up until now. Now, basically, they allowed it to where you can basically only use Frieza's abilities to spam cards like that on your opponent's turn as opposed to your own. So it makes a really big difference. Anyways, first pack of Crossworlds. Now, Crossworlds is able to give you uncommons or commons. This is an uncommon. This one's an uncommon. They're all uncommon. Okay, well, this one's a common. It's able to give you them as foil cards. Now, it's very uncommon for you to get a specific foil. It's very hard to find them. A lot of those cards are worth like $8 plus, you know, getting them as foils, but you can basically foil out any new card from this set if you need like a play set. Oh, we start off with the Super Saiyan Blue Vegeto. This guy is one of the better cards for the Vegeto deck. In fact, he's probably the best super rare Vegeto in the game. Now, of course, the secret rare Vegeto is probably the best one, right? I don't really think there's much behind the probably. He's definitely the best one. The issue with him is you can only run one in your deck. So this is your best Vegeto otherwise. This one's really good. Okay. So we have this Super Saiyan 3 Goku. He's pretty solid in Ultra Instinct Goku decks. Planet Vegeta is one of the cards that Frieza was spamming in his deck. Frieza was a yellow leader, so you ran a whole bunch of yellow cards, such as Planet Vegeta, such as the Shugesh I might potentially pull. And here's one of those foil commons, Meta Rildo, so that means there's going to be another card, and it's this Goku. So that's what I was talking about. You can kind of get those cards as foils in this set. So it's cool, like I said, for getting play sets foiled out. Like, some of these cards are really good, and you get them all, like, fully foiled. Now, it's unfortunate that that doesn't apply to the older sets. Some of the older cards from the other couple of sets, you can't really get them foil, ever. So your deck can't ever really be 100% foil if you use any cards from older sets. But otherwise, it's pretty good. Striker Bardock, and then Meta Rildo. Rildo decks are okay. They use Dr. Mew as a leader. He's okay. I don't really like the playstyle, but it's really good for being able to swing with the weaker cards. Rildo and M2 and all that stuff, Planet M2, Very good combo. Now, this is basically the best uncommon card in the game, in my mind, at least, especially in this set. Topo is really good. Really, really good. And we had the young Vegeta there, by the way. Dark Plot. This card I thought was going to be really good. Never really seen it used. And we got SS3 Bardock Power Unleashed. Now, this is a card that's honestly not super good right now. I think in the future, when they add more targets for him, he will be really, really good. So he has to evolve for 5 energy on top of another Bardock. Now, it has to also be Xeno Bardock. So, for example, he can't evolve over that Striker Bardock yellow card that we saw just a moment ago in the other pack. He has to evolve on top of a Xeno Bardock. And currently, there's only one Xeno Bardock in the game. So, it can't be Mass Saiyan because, you know, the character's name is Mass Saiyan. It has to be a Xeno Bardock. So, Bardock in that outfit. So, in the future, he'll be really good. But as of right now, he's not super good to me. Like, I think he's like a $4 card, something like that. A lot of these cards fluctuate in prices. This Trunks is a really cool leader, a very underrated black card leader. And yes, this set does, and here's the Planet M2 card I was talking about for the Dr. Mew deck. Here's the Shugash, excuse me. Really, really good card. And it's funny because it's Shugash. But this set does feature black cards. The previous sets did not introduce black cards. Black cards are Overrealm. They only are in this set and going forward, of course. So here we have another common, or uncommon in this case, foil card, this Goku. He's pretty cool. He could be better. Both of these Gokus are pretty cool, but I feel like they can be better. So that's pretty funny. I pulled both of the ones. And typically whenever you pull one of those foils, you get like a rare behind it, not a super rare. That's just kind of how things work. Unrelenting Assault Trunks. And then we have Bergamo. This is a really good super combo for the Android decks. Sorry if I'm kind of talking over your head if you're somebody that doesn't really play. It's kind of hard for me to stop and explain everything. And here's the Super Saiyan Blue Vegeto leader I was talking about. The red Super Vegeto leader is still better in my mind, but this guy's pretty cool. If your opponent, I believe, has no board, he's able to get Double Strike. Yeah, so during your turn, if your opponent has no battle cards, he gets 5k power and Double Strike. The issue with Double Strike is that unless you're going for game, it's not necessarily the greatest mechanic in my mind. It's cool to hit for 2 life, but unless you have crit behind it, I don't really want to give you 2 cards in your hand. That's just kind of my thing. So I don't really like leaders like that. Now, speaking of great leaders, this is one of the better leaders in the game. He is able to start you off with 2 energy. Incredible leader card. Incredible leader card. Most Evil Absorption, really good card in Majin Buu decks. We might even pull the Kid Buu leader. Majin Buu's a really good card. This is also the super combo for black cards back there. The Supreme Kai of Time. Haru, Attacker Majin, Flying. Ooh, and we pulled Fu Shrouded in Mystery. This is a good. He's pretty good in control decks. We also pulled a lot of good, what's it called, commons. Like the Supreme Kai is a good one. We pulled Haru, she's really good. This Goku's really, really underrated. Flying Nimbus is probably the best negate card in the game. That card is so good. That's the only card I had trouble with in the tournament. Like, because people would just Flying Nimbus. And if you get to discard 1 card in your hand using Flying Nimbus's effect, your opponent can only attack you 1 more time. And that's like, I need to hit you like 4 or 5 times to win the game. You know, and all that really does is mean I can only attack you 1 more time. So all you have to do is stop me 1 more time, and I basically probably am going to lose. Flying Nimbus is an incredible card. Legic, he's cool. He's like a Cyber Dragon, gets played for free. I like him, but sometimes I don't. And then this King Vegeto is part of the Mecha Frieza. Oh, we got Planet M2 foil. Nice. And then this is Amasa. He's pretty good. I was going to say that King Vegeta evolves into Great Ape King Vegeta, and those are 2 of the cards that were part of the Mecha Frieza deck. They ran apes, like that Bardock I pulled way at the beginning of this video. That was one of the most prominent builds anyway. Now this mirror is pretty good. He forces your opponent to drop a card from their hand. This Trunks is really cool. He has blocker, barrier, and gets you to draw a card. And this is the Bardock I was talking about for the SS3. So if you look at the character trait way down here in the bottom corner, if it wants to focus, it says Bardock Xeno. Right above where it says Saiyan. Come on, focus. Come on now, really? I guess not. There it is. There it is. There it is. So this guy has to evolve on top of a card that says Bardock Xeno. It says it right there at the top. And this is the only one in the game currently. So maybe in the future, when more targets become available, it'll work out. But for now, that Bardock's cool though. I mean, he has Double Strike, which like I talked about is a great mechanic, but I just don't like it a lot of the time personally. So that's just kind of my issue with him. This is honestly cool as a blocker. Haru is one of the better black cards. And then we got Great Ape Son Goku. Never saw that card get any play. Alright. Our last few packs. This is the 3rd to last one. So we have 2 more after this. So we have the Triple Union Super Sigma. And yes, they're all in here. Great Ape Bardock. Android 13 leader. Whoops. Very good leader, actually. Same art as on the box, I believe. Kakarot, the child who got away. We have Shun Shun, and we had Haru Haru. Ultra Instinct. Awesome. I'm actually working on an Ultra Instinct blue deck. All I have right now, I'm going to show you guys it just because you guys are here and have made it through this video thus far. All I have right now currently built, I'm probably going to run 3 of these. I have 4 of this Goku. This Dash Pack promo Goku, he fluctuates. He was like $50 last week. He's down to like 37, but he's damn expensive. He is really hard to get. And then here's some Ultra Instincts for you. And then you want 4 of these, but I don't know what my 4th one is. I'll have to look for it. So I'm working on one. That's pretty funny. And also, that's not the special rare version. So I kind of don't really care about it, to be honest. I have enough. But it's nice. I can probably trade it off to somebody that needs one. Okay, so last couple of packs. You have this one and then one last pack. So Kid Buu, they just call him Majin Buu. They don't call him Kid Buu. And that's not a problem. He's just Majin Buu technically anyway. I think the games called him Kid Buu. That's kind of something that stick. Youthful Bulma, and then a foil Unrelenting Assault Trunks. Pretty awesome. I think this is my 4th one. He's a pretty cool card. And then Dark Warrior Mira, one of the 3 black leaders. Mira's pretty good. Definitely underrated. Just like the Trunks was earlier, the black Trunks leader. Final pack, and this is actually, when I said special rare, this is the art for the special rare if you didn't know. He has the exact same effect. Special rare is just alternate art, basically, for the exact same card, and it's increased in rarity. So it's harder to get those special rare variants. There's a Fu version, like the Fu I pulled earlier. There's a Kid Goku who I haven't pulled at all in this, but, you know, nonetheless, there's a lot. This is our last pack, so hopefully we pull fire. Maybe we'll get SS4 Goku. I don't think so, but maybe. Blue Goku times Judgment and Baby Subdual and no, that was the rare. This was the last card that we pulled. Okay, so for a brief recap, I'm not going to go over this huge pile of commons, but this is why I said you can get your friends, because this is a lot of cards, man. These are all the cards I just opened up, not including the foils. So that's a lot of cards. It's for you guys to build decks with your friends and stuff. So here's all the stuff that I pulled. So I'm going to save those ones for last, so you guys kind of just saw them. We have this Fusion Zamasu leader, this Gotenks SS3, good in red decks, good in blue decks. This card's okay. Leader here, and then this card is okay in Goku black decks. And then here's the Vegeto I was talking about a few times now. Meta Cooler, Trunks, and then we have 4 of the Hercules. And the promo Bardock. He's probably the most valuable thing I pulled, the Bardock. I'm going to have to trade some of those Hercules, maybe 2 of them, because I want to keep one for my binder. Because, I mean, it's freaking Hercules Super Saiyan, bro. Like, seriously, that's awesome to me. That's so awesome. And for the new stuff that we pulled in this pack, in the new set, we pulled an Ultra Instinct Goku, SS3 Bardock, Fu, Super Saiyan Blue, the other one's a leader, and some of this stuff. So, nothing crazy. I'm really excited about foil version of Planet M2. And maybe the Trunks black card as well. The rest of these I don't really care about too much, but all in all, I think that, you know, this box was probably worth it. It's one of the boxes where, based on what I pulled, it honestly kind of isn't worth it, because this is like an $85 box. And these cards, this is the most valuable card, probably about a $20 card right now, probably dipping. None of these really have a whole lot of value, so it honestly probably wasn't worth it, but nonetheless, I'm excited to have opened up this, got my hands on the Saiyan Hercule leader, and things of that nature. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe if you are new. And the funny thing is he's a Delusion Warrior. That's an interesting special trade. I wonder if they'll play with that in the future. Subscribe if you're new, of course, for more Dragon Ball Super card game content. Have an awesome day, and I'll catch you all in the next one, guys. Take it easy.